The intensive ELF highlights are presented to you by Chio Tortillas.
So once again, we are underway. This kick will dribble out of bounds. We're having a lot of difficulty getting a good opening kickoff. But in any case, that will bring an end to the kicking responsibilities of the Panthers, and the Vienna Vikings will take over following the kickoff infraction. I don't actually recall him catching a pass yet this year. Brought in for blocking purposes in that H-back position. They've got a short yardage situation. Anton Vegan was looking to convert that fourth down, and it certainly doesn't appear as though he's been successful. Disrupting things in the backfield very quickly as Slade Jarman gets back to business. Little pillars in that Vikings defense, and on 4th and 2, the Panthers will in fact go for it. Jarman by himself, looking, and now he's going to be brought down and sacked, and the ball will go over on down. So a big play for the Vienna defense. Ball snapped off the 32-yard line as Jarman lines one up, and he's thrown a pick. Well, that's not what they dialed up, that's for certain, because nobody thought to throw the ball to Thomas Schnurrer. So Sepien will be lining up just in front of his own end line, and this is going to be a little bit of a gut check for the Panthers. Good snap, ball is away. Yeah, looks to be a respectable, well, it's not going to be his longest effort at that. So, in field flipping exercises, the Panthers have kind of come up on the short end, and it will indeed be a short field. Jackson Erdman flings the ball over the middle, and this is going to be a Vikings touchdown. Adria Botea Moreno is the first scorer of record here in the ballgame. Erdman throwing back up against the grain. He did that last week, and he's successful once again. Welcome back for the last 2 minutes of the first half. The Vikings in the lead 8-0. They've got the ball, got themselves out of a deep hole created by a good punt coverage. A long ball downfield and a long reception. Well, it's July 4th weekend in America, but in Austria, it's an all-American hookup between Jackson Erdman and Michael Bruller. We didn't have a whole heck of a lot of time left here in the first half, so Erdman's going to get busy, throwing a ball into the end zone. Vegan, touchdown! Oh, my. And pardon, I said Vegan, but it's Bruller. I should have known better. Well, when we look back on this game, this could be one of the pivotal moments, for the Panthers. Looking to convert a 4th and 1. Jarman, pistol shuts formation. He's going to throw the ball, wings it out of the backfield, and this is bad news for the Panther faithful. Erdman gives the ball off, up the middle. And this time they go to a little bit more traditional look from their running back, Vegan, and Anton Vegan. Erdman looking over the visitor sideline for an opening, and he's found it in Michael Bruller. Empty backfield. Erdman flushed out of the pocket, brought down as he throws, that ball disappearing into the shadows for a touchdown. It's not worth revisiting. Let's just snap the ball on 1st and 22 and see what happens. Well, good things happening right now for the Panthers. Jakub Mazan, 2nd and 10 now. Jarman, long ball in the direction of the end zone. I believe it's going to be a little bit short, but finally a hookup with Malik Stanley. And what a hookup it was. Just on the other side of the one. And Jarman burrows his way into the end zone, and the Panthers have found their way finally to the scoreboard. And the Vikings will certainly have to stay sharp if they want to end this affair 5-0. Well, there goes Bua. He's done this before. It's a foot race. It's a foot race. He's gonna win. Touchdown. Now they're gonna say that he was out of bounds. Let's see. What a run back, though. To get that back to a 3-score lead, and they do. That's a big field goal for the Vienna Vikings. Not terribly smart. And Panthers will punt the ball away. Xavier Edwards looking to end the game here on one play. He may just do it. Xavier Edwards looking for the end zone. Oh, he's going to get taken down short. Looked like he got hit with a knockout punch. And Erdman will have to throw back across the grain, but he manages to find Jordan Bua. Well, it took long enough, but finally, Jordan Bua on the receiving end of a Vienna Vikings touchdown. Throwing into the shadows, might be an interception based on the crowd's reaction. Malik Stanley was the intended receiver. It certainly seems as though Leonard Guerra either successfully defended that play or in fact intercepted. I'm going to say intercepted based on the reaction. It's just impossible from that high camera mount, and indeed just before the goal line. Guerra looked back at that ball and he said Guerra. But in hindsight, the Vikings are really one of the class teams of the league at this moment and are going to be very, very difficult to stop. So Panthers Wroclaw will fall to 2-3. Their future in terms of playoffs this year will come to serious jeopardy, because there are a number of teams that are vying for that spot.